I'm Tina McDonald, and I want to welcome you to Let's Get Creative with Dies, video number 1. For today's challenge, I want to challenge you to look at dies in a different way. Oftentimes what you see with a die, it can actually do way more than you're thinking. So one thing, do research. Check out the website. Spellbinder's website has tons of ideas from their amazing design team and other people who design with them. So for today's card, it is actually the card that I created for the Blog Frenzy. This was my second project for the Explore Beyond Blog Frenzy. Okay, so that's what we're going to create today. So I've gone ahead and done a lot of the pre-cutting before starting the video so that you don't have to waste time watching me do that. Okay, so that's where they're going to go. So I'm going to set that aside and we're going to go on to the next step. And this is where we actually think beyond what we normally would see with the dies. So right here we have the Double Delight. That's a cut fold tuck set, and this is the largest die from that series, and it comes with a frame as well, so that's really cool. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and cut it once with white cardstock. Now they were brilliant when they designed this die because it doesn't just do that. I could take that and I could use it on our project and it would be beautiful, but watch what we can do. So we've got that removed from the template, so there's the template. Now watch this. That's where it was, okay? We're gonna give it a half turn. Boink, right there. And you see each of these? That's the cut fold, that's the fold part. We're going to put extra folds. Okay, are we ready for it? The big reveal. Okay. Oh. Check that out. You have got another whole set of cuts there that we can fold and tuck. How cool is that? So that's double the options that we thought we had when we first seen this die. Very cool. So I'm going to take it out and we're going to continue on with our card. So for the Aqua Circle, we're going to place our Grand Stately Circles number 1, die number 1, onto our cardstock. And then we're going to center just the insert, okay? We're not going to use the border piece, okay, from the Double Delight. We're going to center that right into the center of that, and we're going to tape it in place. All right, so we're going to take that and we're going to go ahead and cut and emboss. Actually, no, we're just going to start by cutting it, that's right. We're going to go ahead and cut it, and then I'll be back to show you what we have and where we're going from there. So we're back with that piece cut and embossed, okay? Cut and embossed. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take the frame and we're going to set it over top, and we're going to just very, very lightly tack it down with a touch of tape. It's not going to stay there long, we just need it to stay in place for a moment. Remove these tapes. And then just as we did for our white piece here of cardstock, we're going to give this insert just a little quarter turn, just a little one bump, okay, so that we can add another whole layer of places that we can tuck and fold. So here is where one of the points was with a cut mark. So we're going to move it, boom, one spot, okay, center it perfectly with the frame and tape it down once again. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to remove the frame because we don't want that cut out. And we're going to go ahead now and we're going to cut this, and then we're also going to emboss it this time, okay? So now that we have that piece, we're going to layer our white piece, cut the same way, over top. Now what I shouldn't have done was I shouldn't have actually turned this and done the extra cut, because that it's not necessary for what we're doing. It's not going to hurt what we've done, it's not going to hurt our design, but it was a step I didn't need to take, and I must be still half asleep or something. So what we are going to do is we're going to layer this over top. We do not need to stick it down because the folding and tucking is going to hold everything in place. There we go. Very pretty. Very pretty. Actually, I kind of like the way that looks in there. It's all interwoven. So maybe it wasn't a mistake after all. It was meant to be. All right. So we have that piece done. Ta-da! Next, we're going to work with another piece from the Double Delight set, which I've also gone ahead and cut and embossed for us already. If you've seen my first video, the day for the blog frenzy, then I've already done this technique. There we have it. So what we're doing with this one, last time we had a button and twine in the center. This time we have a pretty gem from Prima. It's disappeared. Are we surprised? We're not. Alright, anyway, it will show up probably as soon as I turn off my camera. It's just that kind of day. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to line these up with this in the center. Now what I really love, and I'm going to zoom right in, actually I'm going to bring it up to you. What I really love is that you can see through these holes there and see the green. So we've got three tones. We've got the teal, the white, and then we can see through and bringing out the green. And I just love how cool that looks. Isn't that neat? So we're going to go ahead and stick all that down. Very cool. By using two of the green Stately Circle die number ones, the Grand Stately Circles number 1, we were able to elongate. So if you wanted to use an oval, you certainly could, but I wanted to use one die set for that whole purpose. Isn't that neat? I could have also used die number 2, which was bigger, but it also would have gone bigger this way. And I didn't want that. This is exactly how I wanted it. So we're going to take our little tab, our little flower here, and we're going to adhere it to the center. I'm going to use foam dots. These are from Scrapbook Adhesives by 3L. I want it double height, so I have 2 of them there. I'm going to stick that right in the middle. We're going to line up our points with our points, so points there, and we have that. So that's what we have right there. Now as a finishing touch, we're going to go ahead and add the pearls. I won't take your time to do that. You know how to add pearls. So there is our finished card minus the pearls, using the really cool and multifunctional Double Delight cut fold tuck set. I challenge you, look at your dies, see what they do that you don't even realize. Do some research, check out what the designers have done, because I guarantee you there's way more to them than meets the eye. Thanks so much for tuning in to our first episode of Let's Get Creative with Dies, and I'm really looking forward to getting messy and really exploring off the page with our next 4 weeks. Thanks again and have a great day.